think I was under the
renal
wrong thing.
processing.
I'm like, is that what was going
Quest.
on?
Go to study. Open. It's 80Q. D-sty.
Like always.
Opening 3 things. 440 RRG, 441 RRG, 442 RRG. Be sure you click on and select your 441 dynamic. Okay. Protocols. Renogram.
Okay, so when you see this part, these are your quantitation. These are all those different images already stored. Here, it says your images can be anywhere from 5 to 180 seconds. And what's going to happen is going to load the images on top. You know how we do when you're processing and you take a lot of 1-minute images, but they say they only want to see 5, 10, 15, and you select those? It's kind of the same situation. So here I'm saying I want to look at it like every 5 seconds. Ooh, wrong one. Here. 5 seconds. Okay? And so you can choose it later, you can play with it. Quantity of kidneys, you can put 1 or 2, but when you're processing for your exam, it's going to be 2 for your practicum. Single background, you can process, it's going to be double for your exam, but again, you can play with it, but it can go single or double. And then the composition, we're going to put 1 minute. Okay. And then here you would do calculate, just like before. It's asking you, do you want, it's asking you, do you want to add more images? If you add more images, it just gets more brighter and brighter and brighter, so you can't see the kidney as well. And so if you keep going, yes, 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 it's just lighter, lighter, you know, darker, darker, darker. So we're going to say no, so we can start processing. I'm going to change it, I can't see this. Okay, just like before, you're going to, which one is the right? Yes. So it's asking me to draw the right kidney to the entrance. So I'm just going to do it real quick. Y'all know it's got to make it tight, right? And you now know what it's supposed to look like. Okay, it's going to say, do you want it or not? So if you made a mistake, you can hit no, just like in the mugga. Right kidney's okay? Yeah. Okay, draw my left one. Then it's going to ask for your background. And just like before when you did the cardiac, nice and tight. And so you're about from here to here. And so, just like before. Oh, that one's too big. But y'all know what to do. Right kidney, we click. And then here the same. Then, don't hit document. You see it says select document or cancel? You're going to go to GF rate. Everybody see that?
Wait, okay, see.
It says select document or cancel, but you're going to go to GF rate. And then you're going to put no blood. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Then it's calculate, and it's going to show you your pre-syringe and your post-syringe. So just like before, I'm going to make it nice and tight. And then right click, and then the same with the post-syringe.
Are those tight enough for the test purposes, or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then you document.
That one's easy.
Yeah, but I didn't draw it. You know, you have to stop and draw it like you do with when you're doing your mugger. Same way, nice and tight.
Okay.
So every single picture?
What do you mean?
Like,
No.
one.
No, just what we showed you.
Okay.
So unlike the mugger, you don't have to go through each. Yeah. But here, you just draw your one region of interest around your right, your left, and then it's easier for me to draw on the board real quick. The banana. Ooh, that's a strong. That's not low. I'm sorry. Okay, so. Okay. And then when you draw your background, closer, move up, right here.
So about as close as we can get to.
Yeah, without touching, you know.
Okay.
It's like a little moon. Okay, so now remember I told you if the collecting ducts are too hot. Remember when I was teaching you renal and I said sometimes the collecting ducts are too hot and they'll tell you to cut it out. So what they do is then you would inside.
Cut it out of your ROI.
Right. So when you're like, if the doctor tells you, okay, go back and process it, then that's what you would do. You would take these out so that it won't be too hot. Because sometimes he can't even see what's going on, and so they'll tell you to take it out. So if they ask for that, that's what you're doing. You're just going inside and take.
Now, is that a possibility for our final?
No.
Okay.
I'm just talking in the hospital when you start working.
Okay.
You know, they
No
won't
cutting
ask
out
you
ducts.
that, but usually later they'll say, you know, go get rid of the collect, you know, go get rid of the collection, and you have to draw around it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's later when you start working.